Welcome Pokemon Go trainers, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to feature Annihilate double water strategy. This team has a very good coverage against the recent meta Pokemons and it consists of Annihilate, Lantern and the Whiscash at the back. So before starting the video I would like to request all my viewers to just subscribe my channel. So let's start the video. There are some interesting battles in it. So Annihilate, Lickitung, very good lead, and here comes the Annihilate as a safe switch. So I don't have a hard answer for it, so I'm going to throw the shadow ball. Let's see if it lands, and I'm going to go for the shadow ball. If he doesn't shield, this will one shot him, and opponent doesn't shield, and I think opponent just didn't like that and he just resigns the match. So moving towards the next match, let's see what the next opponent has for us. Annihilate versus Shadow Whiscash. So I have to be very careful. Scald will do more damage and I can win the CMP on Ice Punch, but I'm not going to throw it. I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball, I think. So I'm going to shield the first Scald. Let's see. And he throws Scald. And I didn't get the debuff, which is good. So this time I decided to bait here. Let's see if he falls for it. Going for the Ice Punch. And opponent doesn't shield here. So it does a damage. And opponent reaches his move. I think I will double shield here. That's very unfortunate. And at the last moment I decided to shield this card and I totally farm him down. I didn't debuff and here comes the Wigglytuff, so I safe switch into Whiscash. I'm going to throw this card hoping for the debuff, and if I can grab the shield that will be very good. Let's see, going for the Scald, and I grab the shield and debuff as well, which is very good for me. And now he's not swapping out. This tells me something at the back is either weak to Whiscash or water types. So he throws Icy Wind and I'm going to go for the second Scald. Let's see. This time I don't think he will shield here. Let's see. And here goes the Scald. Does a good amount of damage. And now I'm going to overfarm a bit and go for the next Scald. Let's see if he gives up the final shield. And Scald lands and he left with one Pokemon and one shield, and I saved a move and then I will throw my Annihilate and just grab the shield by throwing the Shadow Ball. But I think I did a mistake here actually. Instead I should have swapped out into Lantern and I throw the Ice Punch just to do some chip damage, and he's farming up a lot of energy now, which is very scary for me. I come with Lantern now because I think I can reach Surf, but he has farmed up too much energy that I think 2 Shadow Balls should be enough to knock this Lantern out. And he's farming up and he just overfarmed a perfect energy that he wins the CMP on the Shadow Ball against my Surf, and this Shadow Ball will knock out. Hopefully I can reach my Mud Bomb, and one Mud Shot and I was able to reach, and this Mud Bomb should be enough to knock out. Actually this was a very easy win, but I played it little bit sloppy, so that's fine, but at the end we won the match. So moving towards the next match, Annihilate versus Dewgong, very good lead. Let's see. And opponent safe switch into Annihilate. This time I'm going to throw the Shadow Ball again. Let's see if this trainer is going to respect the damage, and going for the Shadow Ball. Let's see. And opponent decides to no shield here and it does a heavy damage, and opponent decide to resign the match again. So most of the trainer might think that it is a Night Slash bait, so they are not shielding here. And here comes the Lantern. So I'm going to farm up to Shadow Ball and try to catch the Surf on the Lantern here. So farming up to Shadow Ball and going on the Surf and throwing my Lantern. And this is definitely a Surf because Thunderbolt will be overkill for the Annihilate. And he stays here and he's farming up energy. I think he's going to save some energy before swapping out, and here comes the Ferrothorn. It is good that we are seeing here because we are double weak to grass type at the back. We are going to do some chip damage before going down, and I throw the Thunderbolt and he's farming up a lot. I think he will build up to back Power Whip, one for the Lantern and another one for the Annihilate. Power Whip will do heavy damage, and I think opponent has farm up to back now. Now he can throw this Power Whip on Lantern, and I'm going to shield the next Power Whip on my Annihilate because I have a lot of energy on him, and going to shield here, and he throws Power Whip, going to farm him down. He's not going to reach another move, and I was able to do it. And here comes the Mandibuzz, so I'm going to throw the Ice Punch. Luckily I am running Ice Punch. This is the reason why I'm running Ice Punch here. Most of the trainer runs Night Slash. That's fine too. So going for the second Ice Punch, let's see if he's gonna shield here. Hopefully I can reach my third, and unfortunately he throws Aerial Ace. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shield here, and this was the Aerial Ace. Going for the next Ice Punch. Let's see if it grabs the final shield. And yes, it grabs. Now I think I have to put up all my faith on Whiscash, and this Aerial Ace will definitely knock out the Annihilate. And later I have Whiscash to deal with two Pokemons. Here I have to be very careful because my loose con will be if he catches the Scald on the Lantern. So I'm going to be very careful. He throws Foul Play. That's fine. I'm going to throw my Scald, and he didn't catch. That's very good. Hoping for the debuff. If I get the debuff, then I can overfarm a bit. And yes, I got the attack drop. Now I'm going to take this Foul Play and generate back-to-back Mud Bombs. And he's going to throw the Foul Play. I'm getting very low on health and generating back-to-back and going for it. This Mud Bomb should be enough to knock out the Whiscash. But still, Lantern is very healthy. I think I need 2 Mud Bomb to knock him out. And he throws Surf immediately. And I know I can win the CMP tie. So Surf goes through, and I'm going to generate back-to-back Mud Bomb, going for the first one, and he has generated Surf. So I can click the Mud Bomb quickly just to win the CMP. And yes, I was able to do it, and this helps us to close out the game. So good game, we won this match. So let's move towards the next match. Let's see what the next opponent has for us. And it's Annihilate versus Golbat. It's very bad lead now, so I'm going to safe switch into Whiscash. And here comes the Gallade. Here I did a mistake. Instead of Scald, I should have gone for the Mud Bomb. I think Mud Bomb would have been also enough, but unfortunately, and he shields here. That's very good. But if he reaches 3 Leaf Blade, then I'm in a bit trouble. I'm going to shield here, and he throws Leaf Blade, and he reaches another Leaf Blade. Hopefully I can generate back-to-back Mud Bombs. So I'm going to shield, and I'm just few Mud Shot away, and I didn't generate back-to-back. I'm 1 Mud Shot away from the next Mud Bomb. Let's see if it grabs the shield. And yes, and now this Mud Bomb should be enough to knock out. So we have won the switch advantage here, and now we can align our Lantern against this Golbat. And here comes the Golbat. If I can reach the Scald, that will be fine, but I lose the CMP on the Shadow Ball. I think this Shadow Ball should be enough to knock out my Whiscash, and yes it is. Now I can come with Lantern, and he throws Quagsire. So just to do a chip damage, I'm going to throw the Surf, and then I will come with Annihilate. And as I have a Ice Punch coverage, so I'm going to reach my Ice Punch on the second Mud Bomb. He will throw the first Mud Bomb, and second Mud Bomb will be the CMP tie. He throws the first Mud Bomb, does a lot damage, 1 counter, and I was able to reach my Ice Punch. This will knock out the Quagsire, and hopefully I can reach another Ice Punch to take down Golbat very low. And yes, I was able to do it at very last moment. This will be super effective, and later I can just spark down the Golbat. And Lantern is very healthy, so I don't think 1 Shadow Ball will be enough to knock him out. So he throws Shadow Ball, and it is not enough. Few Spark is enough to knock out. So good game. Let's move towards the next match. Annihilate versus Dragonite. Again a bad lead. My whole team is weak against it, and he's running Dragon Tail, so that's very unfortunate. Going for the Ice Punch. Let's see if he shields here, because it is double super effective. And definitely Dragonite, Shadow Dragonite especially, shields every move. And he throws Dragon Claw. I'm going to shield here because I know I can reach my second Ice Punch and I can pressure the final shield. So at the last moment I was able to do it. This Ice Punch will knock out, and he's not going to make it happen. So he will shield here, and I got knocked out. So I can farm down with the Lantern, but I will have to take, I think, 2 Dragon Claw maybe. So he throws Dragon Claw number 1, and he's farming up, and he reaches another move. So I'm going to let it go. Let's hope Viscash can sweep the team. And I was able to spark down. Let's see. And here comes the Vigoroth. So I saved a move and I came with Viscash. So first of all, I'm going to shield the first move because it will do more damage. After debuff, I can take those damage. And going for the Scald, if it debuffs, then I can comfortably take some body slams from the Vigoroth. So going for the Scald, and it does a good amount of damage, but I didn't get the debuff. And here comes the Empoleon. So I'm going to generate back-to-back Mud Bomb. Going for the first one, I don't think one Hydro Cannon should be enough to knock out the Whiscash. So now I'm going to generate back-to-back. I had a lag here actually, so that's fine. Hopefully I can reach my another Mud Bomb. Actually back-to-back Mud Bomb. And yes, I was able to do it. I have stored a move on Lantern. So I'm going to throw this Mud Bomb. This knocks out the Empoleon, and I throw the second Mud Bomb. Hopefully this knocks out. And this Mud Bomb actually is not enough, but I have a move stored, so I combo play with Lantern. This serve should knock out the Vigoroth. So in end, we won the match with a perfect energy management. So let's move towards the final match of this video. Hopefully you're enjoying. Again, a bad lead, Gligar versus Annihilate. So going to safe switch into Whiscash, and opponent stays here. And he threw quickly. This could be Aerial Ace. So not going to shield. And it was a Aerial Ace. And he comes with Annihilate. Going to throw this card. This will do damage if he doesn't shield. And half of the health is gone, and I get the drop. So going for the Mud Bomb. Let's see if it grabs the first shield. Once you get the attack drop, then you can take some moves, fast move very easily. So going for the second Mud Bomb, and I lose the CMP. This could be a Night Slash, maybe. And actually it is Shadow Ball. So maybe opponent is not running the Night Slash, Annihilate. So going for the Mud Bomb. This grabs the final shield. Hopefully I can reach my final Mud Bomb. And yes, I was able to do it with the 1 HP. And this will knock out the Annihilate. But still, Gligar can sweep my both Pokemon. And he returns with the Gligar. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to come with Annihilate. And hopefully I can reach Ice Punch before he reach Aerial Ace. But that's not the case. So I'm going to shield here. I have to be very careful. He might catch the Ice Punch on any other Pokemon. So not going to throw immediately, and he was trying to catch, and it's a Lantern at the back. And I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball. This will get him very low. Half of the health is gone, and he's going to throw the Surf. This will get me very low. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to store a Ice Punch before coming into Lantern. So I'm one counter, and I saved a Ice Punch for later, as I know I can win the CMP against Gligar. And I'm going to overfarm a lot and not going to throw energy on Lantern. Instead, I will build up to back-to-back Surf, and I was able to knock out. Going for the first Surf immediately, this will get him very low, and hopefully I can reach another Surf. If I don't, then still I have a Ice Punch saved, and opponent just resigns the match. So good game, we won the final match of this video. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video. If you do, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel for more such interesting video. Till the time, take care trainers, have a good day.